So in a game, what was the game we were talking about the other night, babe? Candy Crush.
Oh, Candy Crush.
Okay.
I'm like, which one? We were talking about
Candy
something.
Crush is a game that has its own in-game currency. Okay? And the reason why I'm going to bring this up is it's going to segue right into what I'm going to demonstrate as far as understanding how that works. And basically what happens is you pay to proceed if you get stuck, right? I haven't played Candy Crush, so I'm only speaking in speculation. Isn't that how it works?
Well, you pay for extra shots, like 5 more chances or whatever it is,
but
so that you could keep on trying or whatever the hell, but you can't proceed.
We'll call it proceed
Live
enhancements.
or like
enhancements.
Or think about lives in any other game. Like you have
of course. Proceed and enhancements. And we'll refer to it as that because this is where a lot of crypto developers think that there's a future for it. Here's the problem. These games do not want their currency used and or accepting the currency that can be used anywhere else because it is in their best interest to not allow for it. And you may say to yourself, that's silly. Why would they do that? Easy. Because when you give them money to buy their in-game currency, guess where the only place you can spend it? In the game. Which prevents the need for being able to have to understand and or build chain tokenomic systems around that currency. You don't need to. Why would you? It's an extra cost, it's an extra liability, it's an extra everything, right? So companies like King and others, they are starkly opposed to attempting to integrate cryptocurrencies into their games. Purpose of that is because they don't want to be responsible for it outside of their game. It's only their money. They only have to keep track of it. They do not want everyone else to have to keep track of it. That's the biggest issue. I see so many people talking about, oh, we need cryptocurrency in games. It will never be what you want it to be in regards to how people think that Bitcoin's going to be used here. No, what they will do is they will accept, convert, and give only their currency for in-game. Purpose for that is because if I send King $9.99 for a pack of whatever, they want that $9.99. They do not want you to buy it from them, turn around, use those tokens or coins anywhere else in the world. Because then it's not their money, right? All of a sudden now they're responsible for outward approaches for that currency.
It's kind of like you were saying how some people like to monetize off of the gold in games and things like that.
Yes,
right?
So I'm going to bring that up. Glad you jogged my memory on that one. In the 90s, late 90s actually, there was a game called Ultima Online. It was ran by a company called Origin. I played this game. The only reason I bring this up because it also was something that happened with eBay. In the game, you could get gold. People started selling the gold. Now, people may say, oh, gold selling still happens in WoW. Yeah, but it started happening first and UO is becoming a problem. The reason they got rid of that and started shunning and banning people is because all of a sudden they're putting a value in a real world sense on a digital asset in a game. That's where the waters get murky. Outside of crypto, outside of anything else, there are laws about that shit. That's where people are not looking at the bigger picture and understanding how and why this will not work that way. If they're going to accept the currency, it's only to be converted into their in-game currency so that they can avoid any liability issues that may stem from their currency being used outside of their game and in the real world. At that point, they become more like I guess you could say more like an ICO or more like a weird securities token at that point, because there's a value associated with it in a game and outside of it. Now all of a sudden they're up to a whole bunch of new laws. They now need legal teams for it and everything else. So for them,
they just want you to spend your money and play the game on Facebook.
That's all they care about. They want you to spend your money. So if I'm a DApp or a game developer on blockchain, okay, How am I going to avoid that problem, and what am I going to do?